Okay.
I started a dossier on Bianca Cardillo based on the information Dexter sent me. I should start there.
Ein Projektordner zum Öffnen auswählen. Wir haben das hier. Das haben wir schon erledigt. Jetzt haben wir hier
I
das.
should call Detective Brunetta.
Ruf Brunetta an, okay.
Some of these could have hundreds of matches, but I'm only considering historic people I think fit the general circumstances.
21 ermordet durch Hängen. Wo ist meine Maus? Jetzt ist er da. Wegen 35 wegen Verrats und Ehebruch geköpft. Im Alter von 19 wegen Verrats und Ehebruch geköpft. Starb bei der Geburt ihres Kindes im Alter von... Nee. Starb im Alter an Tuberkulose. Nee. So. Unzureichende Daten. Wir sollen sie aber anrufen, hat er gesagt. Nee, ist ein anderer. Ah, die Vorwahlen stimmen. Einigermaßen, okay.
Pronto, Detective Brunetta.
Buongiorno. This is Malachi Rector. I need to speak with you about the death of Bianca Cardillo.
I was told to expect your call. Meet me at 425 alla Due Colonne. That's the site of the murder.
Thank you. I'll see you there.
Okay, da muss ich jetzt hin, oder? Ja. Kann ich? Ja, kann ich, oder? Doch. Muss gehen. So. Ah, guck mal. Wer kennt ihn nicht? Den Ölfilm in Venedig. Was haben wir denn hier? Zeig mal ja den Kanal.
The veins and arteries of Venice. This canal is one of the smaller ones.
The smaller ones.
I should talk to Detective Brunetta before I look around the area. Bianca was hanged from this footbridge. Was it a warning? If so, for whom?
Rote Augen, Allergien, arbeitet lange, wenig Schlaf. Wenig Schlaf. Aufgeblähter Bauch, stressbedingtes Sodbrennen, hat gerade gut gegessen, trinkt massenweise Bier. Stressbedingtes Sodbrennen. Raucher, raucht um weniger zu essen, glaubt er sehe durch sexy aus, sehr stressiger Job. Sehr stressiger Job. Abgenutzter Mantel, 20 Jahre als Kommissar, zwanghaft reinlich, täglich in der Wäsche. Nein.
Future Intelligence Technology Agency. What does that mean? Hey, what on earth? I've never had a page deleted while I was viewing it. Very strange.
Okay.
Are you Detective Brunetta?
Was mit der
That
Frau da
is
unten?
correct, Mr. Rector.
Yes.
I've been told to answer any questions you have about the death of Bianca Cardillo. I can't say I understand why.
Well, I'm glad to know where you stand, Detective. Let's get started, if you don't mind.
Die lauscht da unten.
It's always good to know your source. You won't mind telling me something about yourself?
That depends on what you want to know.
Was macht sie da unten?
You've been a detective for a long time. 20 years at least.
That's right. Someone told you about me?
Your experience is obvious.
I will take that as a compliment.
This is a high-profile case, isn't it? You've been working on it around the clock.
That's right. Never lets you go, a case like this. And what is your stake in it, Rector?
I'm not trying to find her killer. I just need information.
And you're a luckier man than I. But if you mean you'll stay out of my way, then I'm glad for it.
Do you know the Cardolo family personally?
I'm not a part of that high society, even if I had the time to have a social life, which I don't.
You said you were told to answer my questions. Can I ask by whom?
You don't know?
I'm not in the habit of asking questions I know the answer to.
I was told it came from a mayor's office. You were hired by Senor Cardolo, perhaps?
No, it wasn't Cardolo.
Interesting. Well, at least I know that much.
Tell me about Bianca Cardolo.
She was a popular figure in Venice. Everyone knew her. She was even named the most beautiful woman in the city several years ago. The public wants her killer found, and so do I.
Okay.
Tell me about Bianca Cardolo's murder.
Die lauscht da unten. Wollen wir wetten?
We know she was followed while walking home from a concert. She ran. The killers caught up with her here where we're standing. They hanged her from this bridge.
Sounds familiar. In fact, I read that much in the papers.
I can't read your mind, Mr. Rector. If you have questions, ask them.
Abdina.
She was walking home from a concert alone?
Yes, her husband is a very busy man. As I understand, she often attended artistic events without him.
Was she robbed? Molested?
No, her purse fell into the canal. We retrieved it. Her money and credit cards were all there. Her jewelry was untouched. There were no signs of rape.
Were there any witnesses?
No one came forward, even after Senor Cardolo put out a personal request.
Do you have any leads on the killers?
No. If you want my opinion, such as it is, they were professionals. They left no physical evidence on the bridge or on the body. Even the rope was generic.
Tell me about the Cardolo family.
Dante Cardolo, her husband, is extremely wealthy and a very important man in local politics. Well-respected man, for good reason. Her father, Venetian royalty. It would be difficult to find a more distinguished bloodline anywhere in Italy. This crime has all of Venice in shock, and we have no leads. We haven't found anyone who would want to hurt her.
And yet, someone did.
Yes. If you want my opinion, her family had nothing to do with it. But that begs the question, eh? Who did?
Those are all the questions I have, Detective.
Maybe someday I'll know what this was all about, eh?
I doubt it. Even I don't know what it's all about. But I wish you luck in finding Bianca's killer.
I'll need more than wishes. Arrivederci, Mr. Rector.
Arrivederci.
Okay. Oh, F5 macht schnell speichern. Das ist gut. Da muss ich nicht durchs Menü durchwandern. So, die gute Frau, die war sehr seltsam.
Pardon, Signora. May I have a word with you?
Yes? What can I do for you?
Ja, nimm erstmal einen Kilometer Abstand. Frau. Strenge Frisur, versteckte Drogen im Dutt. Schulmeisterin im Ruhestand. Glaubt, dass die ist Schuldirektorin oder so. Ja. Berührt sich am Hals, hat Schmuck verloren oder verkauft, hat Halsschmerzen, kratzt sich, weil es juckt. Hat Schmuck verloren und verkauft. Abgenutzte Kleidung, kann nicht gut sehen, Mottenplage zu Hause, geringes Einkommen. Verhornte Fingerkuppen, spielt ein Saiteninstrument, leidet unter Zwang zum Fingerreiben, arbeitet in der Drehscheibenbank. Nee, Saiteninstrument. Ich weiß nicht, ob das richtig war. Wir analysieren mal hier noch. Wir haben noch ein bisschen neuen Hintergrund. Glaube ich. Zu Hause nannte man sie oft die schönste Frau der Stadt. Sie war letzte Pharaone und berühmt für ihre Schönheit. Okay. Von den drüben als leuchtendes Beispiel weiblicher Tugend. Schönheit. 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 Die kann weg hier, ne? So. Okay, müssen wir weiter gucken. So, gute Frau, was haben wir denn?
The old woman must own that rundown house. They're a matched set.
Yes, signore. What can I do for you?
Is this your home, Signora? It's lovely.
Ah, grazie. It's been in my family for 4 generations.
I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Malachi Rector.
Buonasera, signore. I am Caterina Falone.
Ach, die Feloni-Familie. Okay.
I noticed that you seem nervous, Signora.
You would be nervous too if unspeakable things happen just outside your front door. I do not wish to talk about it.
I would like to speak with you about the murder, Signora.
No, I'm sorry. I won't speak about that. I already said as much to the police.
But I am not the police. You can talk to me.
I don't know you, signore. And it is too terrible to talk about. No.
Thank you for speaking with me, Signora.
It was a pleasure to speak with such a fine gentleman. Arrivederci.
Ich kann während des Gesprächs nicht auf Handy gucken. Ist jetzt auch nicht so schlimm, aber...
I believe that's a younger photo of Signora Felone, the woman who lives near the site of Bianca's murder. She's wearing a Venetian Murano glass necklace. I don't recall seeing it on her when we met.
So ein bisschen jünger, ja. Ich habe das Bild von Katharina Felone gefunden, meiner hübschen Tante. Damals war sie um die 20 ein echter Hingucker. Ich hab dich lieb, Tantchen. Ach so, das ist jetzt bloß ein Auszug aus dem Web gerade. Können wir mit ihr noch mal reden?
Yes, signore. What can I do for you?
Tschüss.
Thank you for speaking with me, Signora.
It was a pleasure to speak with such a fine gentleman. Arrivederci.
Okay. Gehen wir mal dahin, wo wir hin müssen.
Come in, Mr. Rector. Please, sit down.
Thank you, Signor Condelo. I'm sorry to intrude at a time like this.
I've been asked to speak with you, and that request came directly from the US Embassy.
Impressive.
What interest does the United States have in my wife's murder? Do you think it was a terrorist act? Why would they want to hurt Bianca?
I don't have the answers, Signore. I'm still investigating.
Very well. I've already been over everything with the police a dozen times, but I'll do what I can to help you.
It would help me to know more about you.
Very well.
Was Bianca your first wife?
See, I worked hard all my life, and I'm not ashamed to say I enjoyed my youth. But a man who wishes to accomplish certain things in life needs a wife. Bianca was everything I needed. She had beauty, style, connections. I doubt I will ever find her equal.
Tell me about your work.
I am consigliere of Venice. I used to practice law, but for now my focus is exclusively on politics. Venice is struggling, as is all of Italy. It will take the best of all of us to save her, if we can.
Tell me about Bianca.
What would you like to know?
Did your wife play piano?
No, she was quite musical, but she preferred dance. She was in a classical dance company before we were wed. As for the piano, Bianca loved to entertain, and music was always a part of such evenings.
Okay.
How did you meet Bianca?
Bianca's family is one of the most influential in all of Italy. I have known her father for many years. I watched Bianca mature. She was the perfect politician's wife. She loved meeting people and doing philanthropic work. I knew she would make the perfect wife for a man of my ambitions. Fortunately, her father agreed, and I was able to convince her to marry me, even though she was quite young at the time.
Vertiefen war nicht das Thema, ne?
How old was Bianca when you married her?
She was 18 and I was 43, but she was very mature for her age. She knew the life she wanted, and I could give it to her. She was happy in our marriage, especially once our son came along.
I realize it is difficult to speak ill of the dead, but Bianca must have had some flaws. No one is perfect.
It is a good thing that I, myself, am a man who often has to say things no one wants to hear, because otherwise I would throw you out of the house for that impudence.
As you say, getting to the truth is not always pleasant.
She was a beautiful young woman. She had some insecurities. Never thought she was good enough, perfect enough. Perhaps I should be grateful for that. If she had been more confident, she might never have married me.
I appreciate your honesty, Signore. Bianca quit dancing after you were married?
Of course, it was hardly appropriate for the wife of a man in my position.
How old was Bianca when she had your son?
It was a year after our marriage. She was 19. Does that have some relevance?
We'll see. I must ask you about Bianca's murder.
If you must.
Do you know who killed Bianca?
No, she was a beautiful and gracious young woman.
Nur die
She had
Schönheit
no
hat er
enemies, nor do I.
Sie war hübsch, sie war passend zu dem, was ich bin.
Tell me about the night it happened.
Bianca wished to attend a concert. She had a number of musician friends from her student days. I declined to go with her. It was nothing important, and I preferred to get some work done. Now I wish I'd never allowed her to go out alone.
You couldn't possibly have known. It's not your fault.
I'm afraid I must get back to work. In times of fiscal crisis, one is not even allowed the solace of grief. You may stay and look around. I have told the staff that you are free to come and go. You'll find Bianca's bedroom through that door there. And before you ask, the house has plenty of rooms. Bianca liked having her own sanctuary. We were happily married.
I would be the last person to judge such an arrangement. Thank you for your time, Signor Cardolo.
Goodbye.
A wedding photo of Bianca and Dante Cardolo. She has a striking figure. What I can see of it around that large bouquet. The sofa and chair are Queen Anne, but they've been reupholstered in red leather. Hideous. The sofa and chair. Bianca liked to entertain. I imagine there will be few parties in this room now, at least until Signor Cardolo remarries. I don't play. Sympathy cards for Bianca. That brings home the tragic aspect of all this, doesn't it? I've no use for those cards. White roses, traditional for funerals and weddings. Appropriate since both are equally tragic. Sympathy cards for Bianca.
Okay, das können wir auch nicht mitnehmen.
I've no use for white roses. Florist putty can be a useful substance, but I don't have any need for it at the moment.
Wehe, du hast später dafür einen Nutzen. Dann, aber dann.
Florist's putty. The material can be surprisingly versatile.
Also sollte er dann irgendwelche Ambitionen haben. Oh. Sie bekam mit 19 einen Sohn. Ihren ersten Sohn im Alter von 22, mit 19 kurz nach der Heirat. Oh. Gebar ihrem Mann einen Sohn, bevor sie 20 war. Also bleibt es. Bekam ihren ersten Sohn mit 17. Nee. Bekam ihren ersten Sohn mit 18. Nö. Sie heiratete mit 18 einen 43-jährigen Politiker. Nee. Heiratete mit 19 viermal so alten, viermal so alt. Das ist ja 80. So, sie liebte den Tanz und war eine begabte Ballerina. Begabte Tänzerin, ihr Debüt bei Hofe gab es den Auftritt Perseverance. Okay, das können wir lassen. Viel haben wir jetzt nicht eingeschränkt dadurch. Hier haben wir 19 und hier haben wir, bevor sie 20 war. Das sollte ja passen. Aber hier bin ich mir nicht sicher. Wobei, das würde ja wieder in eine Richtung laufen. Aber es ist viermal so alt. Also entweder ist das ein Fehler. Das ist auf alle Fälle falsch. Okay. Finden wir bestimmt später noch was. Huch. Was nehmen wir denn eigentlich für Tabletten?
I need to take these, or I can get into trouble. Dance images and more family photos. Boring. There's a light breeze tonight. Perhaps it's an incoming storm. Postage stamps? Do people actually mail things anymore? Bianca's planner. It's open to the day she was murdered. She'd written in a concert for that evening, but there's nothing else relevant. The notebook looks brand new. I recognize that. It's a key slot, probably for a secret drawer.
Aha.
They look like drawers, but they're decorative. They don't actually open. Nothing interesting. Nothing blank arm.
Okay.
Nothing interesting. They look like drawers. Perfectly ordinary clear tape. A small desk clock. Worthless. Bianca kept some pens in here. No surprise, it is a writing desk. Nothing interesting.
Da ist ein Fabergé-Ei. Oh, da kommen wir nicht ran. Schade.
Nothing interesting.
Okay, dann Oka, sie sind draußen.
Her robe and slippers are still laid out, waiting for Bianca to come home. I wonder how long it will be before someone dares put them away. Nearly everything in this room matches. I prefer a more eclectic approach myself. Gloves. This is quite an assortment. Not many women wear gloves these days. I wonder what Bianca saw in them. Interesting. This glove is quite large. It would fit my hand. These overly large gloves are interesting, but I don't need to take them with me.
Okay.
Gloves. This is quite an assortment. Not many women wear gloves these days. I wonder what Bianca saw in them. Interesting. Really not my cup of tea. It appears to be an old family Bible. That must be Bianca's son. He's young to lose a mother. This bed set is a 19th century reproduction. Expensive, but not valuable, or even in good taste.
Okay. Im Übrigen ist bei GOG immer noch kein Patch draußen, ne? Oh. Da geht's zur Karte.
The Cardola home is on one of the oldest and most prestigious canals in Venice. It's the perfect address for someone with ambition. A wedding photo of Bianca and Dante Cardolo. She has a striking figure. What I can see of it around that large bouquet. Someone must have a love of dance, or bare navels. A wedding photo of Bianca and...
Okay. Geht's also nicht weiter. Ich hätte gern den Typen dann nochmal gesehen. Gehen wir mal hier in die Antike.
Mr. Rector, it's a pleasure to see you. Welcome back to Venice.
Thank you, Signor Borose.
Did you come about the figurine? Let me know when you're ready to see it.
Dignity for Italy. Düster.
The soft lighting covers a multitude of sins. It's a protester. They're thick as flies in the city. I'm not interested in hearing about her politics.
Warum nicht? Putzstange.
I don't have a use for a collapsible boat pole at the moment, but if I need one, I know where to find it.
Okay, da müssen wir mal hin.
I'm not even interested in the sales records from my own shop. That's why I pay Gretchen. Borose is old school, like a lot of antique dealers. He still records his sales on paper.
Oh, wie rückschrittig.
This Venetian necklace looks similar to the one Signora Filoni wore in her younger days. I think this one is worth a purchase. I'd like to buy this necklace.
Certainly. Let me get that for you.
Kauft er für die Frau?
Shall I put it on your account?
Ja.
Please.
There you are. You have a good eye, as always, Mr. Rector.
Okay, wollte ich eigentlich nicht, aber können wir machen.
I never buy or sell anything like that.
Warum nicht?
It's not unique enough to get my interest.
Lampe Dame.
I can't think of a client I dislike enough to saddle with that thing.
Na komm, reden wir erstmal hier mit ihm.
Signor Borose, might I have a word?
How can I help you, Mr. Rector?
How is the antique business in Venice these days?
How good can it be with this global recession? Italy is drowning in debt, and the protesters keep even the tourists away. In all honesty, I have never seen conditions so desperate.
Fortunately, there's always a market for luxury items. The rich get richer even in a downturn.
How can you say so? The EU is about to collapse. There are terrible days ahead for everyone.
I don't believe it's as bad as all that. The press love to fearmonger.
I am afraid it is that bad. Unless we can find some brilliant leadership to steer the world out of this mess, things look very black.
Well, I hope I am standing here in a year, and you can tell me you were wrong.
So do I.
Did you know Bianca Cardolo?
Why, yes. That is, I knew who she was. She even came into the shop one time. Her murder is incomprehensible.
I'm looking for information about her.
I didn't know her personally, but I'll tell you what I can. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Bianca Cardolo's family.
Well, you know I love Italian history. Her father, Signor Antonio Savoy, is from two of the most noble Italian families, the Savoys and the Capetians. The Savoys, as you know, were the royal family in Italy up until World War II.
Interesting. Tell me about Bianca Cardolo's husband.
Dante Cardolo. You know, he is from the Capetian family, just like Bianca's father. But they are distant cousins. He was very popular in Venice. He could have gone far in politics. But his support of the EU at any cost has the common people very angry. Only time will tell if his political career survives. If indeed Italy survives.
Thank you for the information. Was Bianca Cardolo wealthy?
Oh yes. Both her birth family and her husband's family are extremely wealthy. There's no doubt about that.
I see.
It's none of my business, but why are you interested in Bianca Cardolo?
Her story caught my eye, that's all.
I can't blame you. It is a terrible thing. Oh, Mr. Rector, such a crime does nothing to help the city's morale. We could all use some good news, eh?
If you learn anything new about Bianca Cardolo, please contact me.
Absolutely. I would be happy to.
Okay.
I'd like to see the figurine you mentioned in your letter.
See. Here it is. Take all the time you need. I hope you'll find it to your liking. I know your taste is excellent.
We'll see. That's all for now. Thank you.
As you wish.
Alter, wie oft nimmt der denn die Pillen, Mann? Was sind das für Pillen? Bom, bom, bom. Jetzt haben wir dann neuen Infos bekommen. Erstmal gehen wir hier ran. Gehört zu den reichsten in Europa. Tochter einer einfachen wohlhabenden Familie und später selbst reich, was sie ihren eigenen Verlernungsgeschicken im Umgang mit dem Geld der Familie und Einkommen ihres Mannes verdankte. Tochter der wohlhabenden Familie Boulogne. Okay. Mutter stammt aus der wohlhabenden Familie Sabrowski. Okay. Und als Tochter des Heiligen Römischen Kaisers und Kind der Habsburger wurde sie mit dem silbernen Löffel im Mund geboren. Okay. Wegen der Politik unbeliebt. Ihr Ehemann vollzog die umstrittene Trennung von der katholischen Kirche, um sie heiraten zu können. Ja. Ihr erster Mann wurde wegen einer Revolte gegen ihn aus seiner Stellung in der französischen Legislatur entlassen. Der Mann unterstützte aktiv die Zentralregierung, was letztendlich sein Untergang war. Aus derselben angesehenen Linie. Sie heiratet ihren Cousin Charles Darwin. Okay. Ihr Vater stammt von zwei der angesehensten italienischen Familien ab. Capitani Sauvignon, jahrhundertelang die Königsfamilie Italiens bis zum Zweiten Weltkrieg. Ihr Vater war der Sohn des Londoner Bürgermeisters und einer irischen Erbin aus dem Haus Butlers. Also berühmten Wedgwood Darwin. Aber das hier... Da weg. Okay. Noch haben wir nicht alles. Wir brauchen noch ein bisschen was. Gedächtnis. Elfenbeinschnitzende Engel. Also Schatz von Begam. Louis Schachfiguren. Elefanten-Elfenbein. Wobei es könnte Walross-Elfenbein sein. Mittelalterliche Schachfiguren. Auftrag abgeschlossen.
The figurine is an excellent find, Senor Baruzzi. It's a 12th century Lewis chessman piece. The British Museum and the Museum of Scotland each have part of the collection, so we might be able to get them to bid against each other. Marvelous. Can I assume our usual split?
Of course. Oh, that is good news. Should I have it sent to your store in Manhattan?
Please do. Oh, and insure the hell out of it.
Of course. Thank you. I'm not ashamed to say I will be glad for the money.
We will be glad for the money. So. Ach, der Lüster ist der da oben, weil der hier unten auch noch ist, der Lüster. Ich dachte, das ist Lüster. So, pass mal auf, wir gehen mal zu der alten Lady.